Hello YouTubers, thank you for tuning in to Frankly Rustic. I'm Frank and I'll be your host for the next few minutes. Hopefully just a few minutes. I had a YouTuber comment on a previous video of mine asking about my bench sander, the 6x48 Harbor Freight bench sander I have here, saying how did I do the dust collection on it. So I did not put together a video on how I built this. I just built it when I needed it, and that was that. I think it was even before I had the channel. But I can certainly tear this apart and show you how I put this together, and maybe I'll be helpful in your build. You don't need instructions in this particular case. It's such an easy thing to do. So without further ado, let me bring it closer and show you what I've done. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is take out this faceplate on the side. It's going to fall. All right. And this is really all we have here. The original plate that it came with is just this reverse C channel, we'll say. A sheet metal that goes all the way to the back and screws in. Not sure if you can see here, but there's a screw right here and another one directly in the back inside here. These two screws, top and bottom, hold this sheet in place. The sander comes with a port right here that comes out the back, but that port is not a standard size for any type of hose for that matter. So what I did is I sliced off that port right out. In fact, I'm not sure if you can see here, I actually cut the hole bigger, the metal hole into a square bigger than I needed, and then screwed in this 2x4 in place and just bored out a hole the size of my hose. I then screwed that in place, and now we have the backside complete. On the other side, what I had done is I put in a piece of plywood and just laid it flat right on the underside of this C channel. So it's just laying in there. I think I glued it down at the time. No, I did screw it in. So I screwed it in there. Nothing special. I didn't even seat it properly. I didn't care. It's not for any presentation purposes. But the reason for this board is to reduce the air flow here, to make it so that it's really focusing all the air from this intake here and not pulling from this direction as much. So that when dust is coming, it's collecting, getting caught up to this area here, I would say, and being pulled into the dust port, into the hose. Then this just gets screwed on. Now, why not make this permanent? Because you need to get to this every once in a while to change your belt. So what I had done is just screwed that on, and it just further closes this area up for more focus of dust collection. And now you have a very closed up port. Now, if I want to change a belt, easily just take these two screws out. This comes out, and there you have it. I could change my belt as needed, loosening the tension here and pulling the belt off. Put the belt on, screw this back in place, and I'm done. Okay, and there you have it. A simple solution for your 6x48 Harbor Freight benchtop belt sander. I hope that this inspires you to build your own and keep your dust at bay. As always, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and like this, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care.